That was dope.
So music. What's your top five?
My top five artists. Um, whew, as far as like just general artists, like expression of self.
But do now versus old school.
Dang, a top five old school and top five new. And this is just artists, or you want like a genre?
In general, like anything.
Oh, okay, thanks. Excuse me. My first artist, pure artist, is gonna be Jimi Hendrix, cause just the pure expression and like right on the expression and the the ability to be vulnerable and be transparent. He also used a lot of metaphors within his music, so I appreciate that. And then we don't have to talk about dress. I mean, he stayed fresh, just different. Um, my second artist, as far as like expression and being a pure artist, um, that's difficult. I'm already at two and I'm struggle busting. Oh, I'm gonna go with Kurt Cobain, Tupac, um, uh, James Brown and Michael Jackson.
So I ain't really like James Brown like that.
What?
I mean, I only like one song. One song by him. I forgot the song.
One time he wore his like leotard.
That's what threw me off. That's what threw me off.
Yeah, there's a museum in DC that I think it's the African American Museum in DC, and they got like the different outfits that was worn by artists, and they got the leotard with the sexy across the front. He wore.
Keep that over there.
Top five new. As far as expression, that's hard for me. Uh, newer, newer. I'm gonna do a curveball and be like, yeah, I want to say Jill Scott, but it's hard to say her because she kind of been stingy with music. So, but still, her being transparent and like her expression and her always remaining in her lane, being herself. Um,
You don't like Billie Eilish?
no, what'd you say? Keep that over there. No, my two. Oh, Casey Musgraves. I love Casey Musgraves. I know that's random. Oh, she's a country star. She's like new, but she only 2 albums in, and people be on her head because they say that she dry, like her personality, but I think she's like dope. She's like kind of quirky but funny to me, and her 2 CDs are awesome. Um, I don't listen to Lady Gaga, but I respect her as a artist and expressing herself and all that stuff, being transparent. Dang, I got two more, I think. Two more. New. Um, probably throw. Uh, dang. I want to say Eminem or Young Thug or Andre 3000, but I want to leave that fifth one open for like somebody else. Uh, I don't know. I just go with those. Yeah, just to finish my top five. New.
My top five new. Young Dolph.
Yeah.
RPM. But
straight up.
even though he talked about like street stuff, he still most of his songs was streets don't come with nothing other than a target on your back. So that's why it's like feeling expression. Leave the streets alone. J. Cole. Love J. Cole.
I do love Cole.
He humble and real talk. Juice World, RBM. He like a lot of emotions. That's three. I don't like it, that young boy. I like Milwaukee rappers too. People don't know about them. People don't listen to Milwaukee rappers like Mike, and Looney Tunes.
Mm. No, I haven't heard
She lied to.
them.
But old school, say the best for last. Romy, every time. See your face. It makes me wanna sing and every time.
What is this?
Romy.
What was it? Wait, what?
He's a old school singer.
Oh, I had to look it
Yes. I
up.
don't know who he is no more. But Bone Thugs and Harmony, SWV, got two more. Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg.
Okay. Yeah, Ice Cube has one of the most well-rounded rap careers ever, like hands down.
And I'm not just talking about NWA. I'm talking about him personally.
Yeah, the music,
Anything in general, he's like
movies,
successful. Yeah.
um, Big Three League,
Hmm?
the Big Three League. So he started that league for retired NBA players,
Oh.
where they go around and they travel and play basketball 3-on-3,
Mm.
called the Big Three League, and um, it's in partnership with the NBA.
Is that new?
It's fairly new, probably like 2 or 3 years old.
Okay.
He killed it.
Technology.
Man, I forgot who I was talking to, but Ice Cube also has like a great movie career. Like if you just take the movies alone,
Friday, all about
all
the
the Fridays, all
Benjamins.
about the Benjamins. He was in Anaconda. Have you seen that movie?
Yes.
Yeah, he's in Anaconda.
He was in what's that movie? It was like he was a teacher, one of the teachers.
Oh,
Fist fight.
yeah, that was funny though. That was
Yes.
underrated, heavy.
Are we there yet?
Yeah, that's and they had a sequel to that.
Are we done yet?
Yep. It's one that's popping in my head. Dang.
I think it's another called. I think it's called Biker's Life. He was riding bikes. I forgot that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Or Hardball.
Nah, he was in Hardball, was he?
Mhm.
For real?
Mhm.
Ice Cube was in Hardball.
Mhm.
Baby, I can't even get it out.
In the movie.
With Keanu Reeves?
I think so.
I had to look that up.
I got to rewatch it. Just in case.
Yeah, it's on HBO Max, I think. You can tell what I'll be watching. HBO Max. I wanted to talk to you about that J. Cole though. You don't feel like, man, I love J. Cole. Look, that's when you know some hate coming. I love J. Cole.
I do too.
I don't like the I don't know. I guess it's only been like the last two projects that I kind of didn't appreciate.
I don't like that comparison with J. Cole and other rappers.
Yeah,
That's
he's in his own lane, heavy.
But and I don't like that he don't be dropping music like that no more. Like he wait till a couple months, then gonna drop one song.
I'm more like a KOD, For Your Eyes Only, Born Center.
Yes.
Like
I
go
love
them route.
Kevin's Heart, that whole album, the ATM album. I think is it called ATM?
KOD,
Mhm.
King of Kids on Drugs. My
Yeah.
bad.
KOD, For Your Eyes Only. And it's a new one.
The something season.
Mm-hmm. The off season.
The off season, yeah.
I like those three.
I ain't like the off season.
I only like two songs. The one with Lil Baby and it's another one.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like what's the name either. The one before that. Dang, the Forest Hill Drives one I didn't like. I mean, I liked it.
I liked the beat.
Yeah, it was like it reminded me of Damn by Kendrick, like where I love all the songs, I can listen to it, but as far as like maybe the messaging, I don't know, maybe it was like I was just surprised by Cole taking that route. That's what I should say. But Kendrick, I love that Damn CD, but I had to go back and listen to it because I was like, nah, I didn't like it, but then I went back and heard it, like really paid attention to it, and it's
See,
probably my favorite CD by him.
when I was listening to the off season, it made me think about that song with J Rock called Ocean.
I haven't heard it. I
You
know
gotta
J
listen.
Rock though.
You gotta listen to it. It's fantastic. Yeah.
Oh, that did you listen to the Gangster Girls?
No.
Dreamville? Yeah, I
Nope.
couldn't even make it through it.
Mm-mm.
It was rough, straight up. Um, dang, what else did we have for music? You gave your five old ones and your five new. That's what I was about to ask you. Did you watch the Triple X documentary
Mm-mm.
on Hulu?
Nope. I got to.
I didn't listen to him.
I did. Every day.
You have to watch this. Like you have to watch this movie. Like if you love music, you have to watch this. Period. It's
Triple
such
X.
a you just see his life, and they talk about the domestic violence. They talk about his career. They talk about how he got started.
He
They
was
talk about his
successful.
background. It
But
was insane to
no
see this kid like
pass.
yeah
Like
do all
he was at
that.
a motorcycle dealership trying to get a motorcycle.
He did all that in 3 years, 2 years, something
2
like that.
years.
And to see him like succeed like boom, 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 and still have to deal with the mental health issues, like that was blowing my mind. Like
Yeah, that little depression stage.
yeah, his balance and seeing his loyalty towards his friends and family versus his dedication towards his craft, and then seeing that all mixed together into this like human. It was insane to watch.
In my opinion, he was spiritual. He
Mm.
always talked about like spiritual stuff.
His energy
But in my opinion,
different.
I can compare him to Juice WRLD.
Say it again.
I can compare him to Juice WRLD.
Oh, see, I didn't listen to
Juice
this word.
WRLD, they kind of talk about the same stuff. They like sing the same thing, like talking about being depressed and all this other stuff.
Is that the one? All my friends are dead.
No, that's Lil Uzi.
Oh.
No.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Hey, what you ever compare? I feel offended.
I don't be knowing. I know they have the purple hair, both of them, though, right? Just kidding.
Lil X did. He had purple hair at one point. Then switched it to blue.
But I meant Juice WRLD had purple hair, right? Pink hair?
Mm-mm.
Oh, he had dreads.
Yes.
Woo.
He just had
Yikes.
colored like an orangish color hair.
Oh, okay. Next topic.
It's funny.
Right?
Technology. Technology. See, you gotta.
Oh yeah, technology. It was computers and phones, right?
Yeah, so I was back in like your days.
My bad. Oh man, back in my day. No, my first experience with computers was I remember in kindergarten. I got in trouble at the computer lab because I kept printing out heavy art. Like I would just copy and paste, and I got copies of these pictures too. I would just copy and paste. Like this is when you didn't print in color. Like that was not happening just because of technology and the way things work. And I would like get in trouble for copy and pasting like leopards and like different like animals and printing them off. But I would say by the time fourth or fifth grade happened, when we went to the computer lab, they would explain, "Oh, we can connect all these computers in this room, and you can talk to each other." Like it was just so mystical, And they were like, "Yeah, it's called a landline." And I remember computers were really loud, and the first one I seen was the first person I saw with their own personal computer was I was at Antonio's house, and his mom had a small computer when it just used like when you turn it on, you could only see like the green blinking, and then the mouse was like you wouldn't really like the ball was like on top, and it was like big and clunky, and it wasn't really like how it is now.
Mm.
So I fast forward to fifth. to like fifth or sixth grade when we went to, um, what is it called? Exchange City.
Mm.
What's the other one before that?
That's the school.
Oh wait, no, Exchange City, and then after you go to Exchange City, you go to the one in Castleton. I can't remember what it's called, but that's it. Oh, Junior Achievement. So you go to
Oh,
yeah, Exchange City is for like elementary, and then middle school is Junior Achievement.
see,
It's the same thing on
I wouldn't know
steroids.
about that because that's a pass.
Oh, you didn't get to go to neither one of these?
No.
Oh, that sucks. So, okay, let me tell you. Um, dang, not Junior Achievement. Exchange City was you got to learn about. I still got this paperwork. I still got all these
I bet you
worksheets.
did. You showed me your documents.
I still got these worksheets. So we would learn about like planning. We would learn about like um, checks. Like you got to check when you when you went to your job. So they would give you a job back at your classroom, and then you would take a bus and go downtown and go to like this little fake city, and it was probably like the size of this building is in its entirety times like four, and then they had like a city hall, they had like a McDonald's, they had a like just different businesses that you would see in a general city. And I worked in the editing room, which is coming full circle now. I see, uh, and we had a MacBook, or not a MacBook, but a iMac with a fat butt on the back, and it was the see-through ones that you could hold and carry around, and um, there's like different color bags. Uh,
See,
I'm dating myself, and then so I was in charge of editing our whole experience. It's like a VHS or whatever you DVD. It was DVDs, but yeah. Um, Yeah, so you would get your check, and you would have to balance your checkbook, and you had to like go buy food from McDonald's on your lunch break, and it was so dope. I can't believe you didn't get to experience that. So then Junior Achievement was the same thing, in a larger scale. But you did the same thing. You like learned how to balance your check. But it was on like
see, we
a
did that in
month.
a business. We did that in a business class in McKinney. So they
Dang.
teach us that.
And you didn't get to like live. Well, I guess by then you like living out in the real world, but this was probably like a day. I want to say you like did this in a day, but the lesson plans leading up to it took about man, it felt like 3 weeks maybe. Like the unit plan, uh, and dang, fast forward to now, I would have never thought that like back when we had to pay for minutes like and pay for because they separated. It was like 25 cent for a picture message, 15 cent for a text message. That was sending and receiving, and then I want to say 5 cent for text sending and receiving.
Mhm.
So that's where they get you. You don't know how much you sending. So the texts that are like, because they would limit you like Twitter. So you would send like a tweet and a half, and they would tax you for both of those text messages and put like one
See,
out of one, or one out of two, then two out of two.
I remember having a flip phone, but then I remember having that phone. It's like a little keyboard. You just slide it up.
Oh, like a sidekick.
Yeah, and you can just slide that
You was
like
living the dream.
I can either touch screen or I can just type on the keyboard. But as far as now, no, that's the first phone I had. Then I had the flip phone. But now,
Oh yeah, we got
new
the
school, buddy.
and I just switched to. I just gave up my button, and I missed my button because I could pay with my
Yeah.
fingerprint, and now I gotta pay with my passcode. Press the button twice on the side. I'm like, bruh, I'm not putting my face in here. Like you already got my fingerprint on the other phone. Like now you want my face on this one. Uh, my first phone was a Virgin Mobile Oyster, and it came in pearl white, and then later on it came in like green pearl color. And Memories got one. That was when the brick phones were still up. Dang, you don't know nothing about it.
No, I
Bro,
don't.
I remember when Singular was around. Singular was a company.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that That's
Yo.
insane. I know, right? That's insane. So I remember Singular was out. Singular was the first people to come out with the free after 9 o'clock, and then I want to say Sprint back when it was like top tier. That's when they came out with six free after six.
Sprint now sucks. It's like T-Mobile. It's just
Straight up. I remember we used to like have to share the house phone and then like, all right, I'm gonna call you at 9. So we used to try to like milk it until our cell phone minutes was free.
no, you can't. I don't want to experience that.
And they would text you, they would be like, all right, it's gonna be unlimited from 9 to 7 a.m. So you could like stay on the phone and you're like, oh, my minutes ain't free. I gotta call you on the house phone. Try to like sneak at 7 in the morning to like press
Even
the
that,
cordless.
don't you still gotta like pay bills for the house phone? Like
Yeah,
become like additional bills.
it was the house phone was way cheaper though. Like the house phone, I think was like 5 cent for like 10 minutes. It was something dumb like that. And then voicemail was free if you had one. You had to connect the outlet to the voicemail machine to the phone.
You got it there, buddy.
And you had to have multiple cordless phones because one would go dead. So you had to keep it charged or have like the old school one, like pickup boy with buttons. I miss that Boost Mobile life. I don't think you got to experience that. Like when
Boost
Chirp
Mobile
was
did.
high.
I did.
Chirp.
Well, not Chirp,
Peak
but Boost
Chirp.
Mobile. Boost Mobile in general.
Can you still chirp? Like,
What's that?
ah man, all right. Let me take you down memory lane.
Like,
So Chirp is like it had a push to talk, and it was basically like a walkie-talkie. So if you had somebody else's phone number that had Boost, you could chirp them, and that was like the saying, like chirp me, like if you need something, chirp me.
Chirp over there. That would know I can call you.
That's crazy. So yeah, chirp. Like that was Boost Mobile's thing. Like you could walkie-talkie anywhere in the world. That was before you could call internationally, and so you don't even remember when you couldn't dial people in another state. Like that was long distance.
That I remember. But
You remember payphones? You never seen a payphone? Never used it?
I never used it, but I seen it.
Dang, that's incredible.
I still see payphones, but I just never like got a chance to experience using it. It's like, what's the point if I have a smartphone? Like, hey Siri, call this person. You know, I know you like it here. I don't want to go back to the old days. I know you like it here. It's okay.
Yeah, that's true. Cause like I feel like Signal was stronger back then, but now I feel like to have like multiple devices in one device is just blows my mind. That's kind of like what Steve Jobs envisioned. If you read his book ever, Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson. It's a biography. It's like one of the best books I ever read. I read that like 3 times. It's it gives you insight on his tenacity, his character, and his vision, how he got that to come into fruition, which is dope. He's the man.
Open audience.
Yeah, I know that's the last one, but it's my final technology thing. So, did you have cassettes, like cassettes in a car or cassettes in school?
I don't even know what that is. I don't. I don't.
No, killing me, Smalls. That hurts my feelings.
Hey, it hurt my feelings. You talk about a chirp. What is a chirp? I could just have Siri just FaceTime me out of nowhere without me pressing buttons. For real.
It's crazy. Wait, what's the oldest system you played before? You played a Sega?
I played a Sega and a GameCube.
You played a Nintendo? Regular one?
Yes.
You played a 64.
Yes.
And I know we played that together. Cool. Alright, we good there.
But in my opinion, the GameCube was OG classified.
Oh,
Cause
I'm
you had on the
surprised.
GameCube, you had Call of Duty was the regular World War, and then you had SpongeBob. SpongeBob was on the GameCube. I promise you.
I never played. I hated the GameCube. I ain't gonna lie. Too
So
many buttons.
I got used to it after me getting it for Christmas, and then I got that. Then I got the little Cars TV. Um, what's his name? The red. What's that red? Dang.
Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, Lightning McQueen
Yeah.
TV.
No. On a serious note though, Cars might be the best trilogy ever. Like it's flawless.
Later, all
Like
that.
straight up. Uh, dang. I think they should bring back. I know this sounds crazy. They should bring back cassettes and CDs in the car. Like you should be able to play both in the car.
Yeah, I know about CDs, but I know cassette. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I remember. Dang, yeah, I can say it now that he passed. Daddy snuck me the Eminem cassette, Marshall Mathers LP, and I had no business listening to that in fourth grade, fifth grade, like like learning those words.
Yeah, I can see why you got the referrals now. See why you got them. I'm like, yeah, you did bad.
Allegedly.
That's what the good one.
It's funny because Eminem he has certain lines that he says on that CD, cassette, album, whatever you want to call it. That resonate with me. Like when he says kids hide the CD from their parents like bad report cards. Like I used to have to hide that cassette when I went to school. Like I would hide it into my bed. Like I would just change the hiding place every time because I still got that cassette. Thankfully.
No.
I used to have to like listen to it at the end of the day, like sneak and listen to it.
I
Like
can see why you got in trouble though.
yeah, I mean yeah, it was a lot going on at home. Save that for another day. I'm sure it's been 10 minutes. What are we looking at? Oh God.
You were looking at 27, 23.
Oh, holy smokes! That's been 30. Clear to 30. Okay. Can we get any open comments or questions from our audience, our wonderful audience? We gotta take a picture after this too.
I like James Brown's outfits, man. That's fucked up, man. He's dead. Let him lie. You know he's buried in that leotard. What's up?
Right.
Me personally, I didn't like the outfit. I did not like the outfit.
Man, we gotta play like his all-time hits or whatever. Like
He had a cape.
he's going. Yeah, he had a cape. Like, and he had like knees of a teenager at 40, 50, like still dancing and dropping. Pause. Berlin, you got something for us?
Oh gosh. I like Billie Eilish.
Oh my
that's all I
bad.
got.
Yeah, you stay up here, you know, piss
Yeah,
on
go ahead,
the
go.
It's like our mics are just cut at the like, the whole time.
I'll just play some James Brown. I got the music up here, man.
Kaylee, John.
Cars.
Yeah. I also have. What do you mean it's the greatest trilogy?
Trilogy?
Why?
Why? Because if I look at, for instance, the closest, I know, right? The closest one after that, to me, that just stops at trilogy. Oh, wait. Never mind. Matrix. I was going to say the Matrix, but I feel like the Matrix, putting on another one kind of tainted it. But Cars 1, 2, and 3, like, you can just watch them and they all, like, are standalone, but they all, like, feed into each other. So you don't have to watch the one before to watch the one before. And anybody can watch them. Like it's such a broad, like reaching movie. It has a lot of merit to it, and to see it's funny to talk about a kids movie this serious, and to see McQueen's drive and how focused and determined he was, or it was. it's kind of I don't know. It just sits with me, and he sought out a mentor. His mentor helped him reach, his peak performance. So I don't know. That's why I look at Cars 1, 2, and 3 like just flawless movies because I can't really make a complaint about them. That's all. What's a rivaling trilogy for you?
Oh, if we're gonna stick with a trilogy, like the first three Toy Stories, which I feel
Oh yeah,
like has
yeah.
a little bit more of character development. I mean, no
That's
shame
true.
on Cars, but we go from, but it just seems like, yeah, I would say more like the original three Toy Stories. I did like the fourth. It seemed like a good wrap up, but I was
ain't
part of
like-
the Andy
I ain't like
trilogy.
the fourth at all.
I don't think I watched the fourth one. I don't think I saw the fourth one was with Barbie. No, that's the third one.
Yeah, the fourth one, Andy, like at the end of three, gives up the toys to a new kid, and the fourth movie is based around the new kid and Woody coming to terms with not being the favorite toy anymore.
Holy smokes! I don't think
Yeah.
I saw that one. I saw the Strawberry Bear one.
Yeah, that's three.
Oh, so I haven't seen the fourth one. I gotta find this fourth one. Oh, it's probably on Disney Plus.
A good chance.
Um, I didn't like the third one because I felt like the bear was like nuts, like Psycho Bear.
It was pretty crazy.
I just couldn't believe the bear was like really like
Oh,
trying to
he
off the
did.
hook.
He did try to push Woody into the mud.
Hey, that bear was
Speaking
thugging.
Speaking of Toy Story, I still got the Woody.
The original boy
Yeah, like the actual
toy.
you just I'm Woody. You pull the string. I still got that. I promise you.
Oh
seen
yeah, I saw you sleeping with it.
it. Whoa, no Zersky. No.
Another movie I like is Turbo though.
Mm-mm.
You don't like Turbo,
Mm-mm.
Little Snail? That's my guy. Turbo, we get it in. I'm like, but Turbo persevered through the struggle. Oh, you said Cars, and then your wife finished me off with Toy Story 3. You don't like Cars, or you did like Cars? Indifferent. Yeah. Dang, my Cars take is terrible.
Yeah, everybody wanna fight you.
I know, right? Somehow we can find a run of Star Wars in there though that can make up for my take.
Nope.
Nah, there's 3 Star Wars. I can't think of the perfect run that I would go with, but there's definitely 3 Star Wars somewhere lined up.
Only watch like
Don't finish
two
it.
Star Wars.
Oh.
But
I just tell you not to finish it.
But
Two.
I don't even know.
He like the one Anakin.
I just watched it with my mom, so I don't even remember. But I like Marvels. Like I rewatch every Marvel in order.
See, I can't get down with Marvel. Like
Yeah, but you get that with Star Wars.
no, my bad. Let me clarify. I can't get down with Thor.
No, you said it right the first time. You can't get down with Marvel.
It's just certain Marvel movies like Thor, the newest Spider-Man.
You gotta watch every Marvel in order. That's what I did for real.
I like all of them. I like all of them except for those 2. The new Spider-Man and Thor. I can't watch Thor.
Now Thor, it did take me a little minute to watch that, but
Come on, Ragnarok's so good.
Didn't even start it.
I even
know,
rewatched
sorry, y'all.
every Harry Potter too. It's been a movie topic.
Harry Potter, come on now. I'm running that any day, any time of the week. Any of them. Excuse me. And the new ones.
I don't watch the new ones.
I'm about to go home and watch the new one on HBO Max.
I'm about to watch it. No,
Fantastic Beasts. All of those are dope.
You gotta watch Cars.
And a new Buzz Lightyear is coming out too.
Oh.
I'm definitely ready for that. I'm going to see it in theater, straight up.
I haven't even seen it. The new Batman.
It's on HBO Max. And we will watch it. Dang, that new Batman is up there. It's tight. Everybody's asking me if it's Dark Knight material. It has a potential to be, but we're gonna see in 3 to
I
5
still
years.
remember the old Batman, like Batman versus Mr. Freeze, Batman and Robin versus Poison Ivy and
Batman
Bane.
Forever. That's what that is.
Yes.
All right, we wrapping up. Can you hand me those papers, so I can read my closing, please? Thanks.
Yeah.
Can I get a zoom in, please? You should be able to just pinch it, and we can get out of here. Bow your heads. All right, you got me. Kurt Cobain once beckoned. No one is afraid of heights. They're afraid of falling down. No one is afraid of saying I love you. They're afraid of the answer. The fear of the unknown often paralyzes our chapters in life. That fear creates a fight or flight response. Moving forward, no matter how big or small the steps you take, can combat this temporary immobilization. You may wonder what the small steps are if the big steps are too overwhelming. These small steps that I have implemented in my life to get where I am include praying on a consistent basis, developing charts to hold myself accountable, and communicating with a confidant about my emotions, plan of action, and insecurities. Big steps that harbor my ambitions are making difficult purchases that push your vision forward, making time to truly meditate with your goals, and replaying the conception mentally as well as physically and or verbally. Keep going. Our communities often dwell on the characteristics that make us obviously different. We are very much in a period of time that is full of transition. Vulnerability comes to mind when considering a singular word to describe where we are societally. The depressing amounts of comparison we go through day by day must cease. In order to increase camaraderie, take time to be mindful, present, ask questions that keep your attention active throughout the conversation. Listen to understand, not reply. Momentarily, shut out the outside world. My heart has been heavy for the recent uptick in strife across this beloved country. Now is such an opportune time to seek Heavenly Father as well as permeate peace, comfort, and unity amongst one another. Faith is such a difficult concept. Something you believe in may seem impossible. Being able to rationalize with yourself through discipline and patience, through practice principles, allows growth to be inevitable. Through faith, this process is repeated, then rewarded by your dreams and aspirations coming into fruition. Speaking from a humble heart, I desire that we are all able to see the joy in this life. There is always a way to move forward regardless of temporary circumstances. We out. Thank you, cuz. Love you. Appreciate you.